Hi, I'm Hannah.
I'm Carol.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm a boomer.
And this is
Generation Chat.
So today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that we've mentioned before in past episodes but haven't really dove into, and that would be AI.
Ooh, a deep dive into AI.
A deep dive into DeepSeek.
Oh, goodness. Okay, this is probably going to be scary for me. Let's go.
So I have a question.
Okay.
How many of your friends that are your age are really into AI?
You know what? I think it's a mixed bag.
Really?
Yes. I think that between like my friends and my family, some are and some aren't. And then some are kind of, dabbling but not deep into AI.
So I'm a little weird in the sense of like, I'm one of maybe the very few Gen Zers who barely touches anything AI. And by that, I mean like Alexa and Google Home.
My son uses Alexis, I believe, or one of those.
Yeah, Alexa. And,
I don't even know the right name for it. All I know is it creeps me out.
I was just going to let it go, but and it's crazy because you have, do you know what ChatGPT is?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay. So ChatGPT is basically the ask all, you type a question, it gives you the answer.
Yes.
Well, people use it for a lot of things, such as filling out schoolwork.
That's like, no, that's cheating.
Oh, it totally is cheating. But what's crazy is like the way in which you ask the questions, it's really hard to tell if it's ChatGPT or if you actually like wrote it because you put in your notes and ChatGPT just arranges it.
Okay, but do you even have to put in your notes? Because in a way, I do use AI when I'm searching for something, and now, like, Google will just give you, and I think it is, like, AI generated, it says,
yes,
and it'll give you information. So do they even need to put in any information, or can they just ask questions, get the information, and then put that into ChatGPT for that to do their homework?
They could. You know what?
Oh, great. I'm giving people more ways to cheat.
The thing is it's taking away people's creative thinking.
Yes.
Nobody knows how to, what's the word? I can't even think of the word now.
See, this is what happens.
This is what happens.
Okay, I'll tell you, this is what our generation dealt with. If I had a paper I had to write, you had to walk yourself over to the library.
Critical thinking, sorry.
Critical thinking. No, you had to go to the library. You had to read many books.
Oh my gosh.
Read encyclopedias, whatever. Jot down notes with, paper and pencil. And then we were required usually to put that into an outline. And then from the outline, you would write your report. So obviously you did all the reading yourself, the research yourself, the outline yourself, and then the writing yourself.
Because kids would use like just copy paste off of websites, there were websites that were very well known like Wikipedia where teachers would go on and they would read it and they would scan it and be like, oh, Timmy just took a whole paragraph from Wikipedia and just wrote it down.
This is not Timmy, this is Wikipedia.
Yes. So now it's like that with ChatGPT. And it goes on to a whole nother level, right? Because it's not even like, oh my gosh, this is morally unacceptable because children are cheating.
Yes. Well, and like you said, they're not being able to think very critically or to know how to research. It's the dumbing down of America.
It is the dumbing down of America. And not only that, but we're being dumbed down and we're being stolen from. Lo and behold, China has struck again.
Oh, goodness.
They've come up with their own AI system like ChatGPT called DeepSeek.
Oh, gosh. The name is just creepy. DeepSeek. It's like, we don't have enough of your information. We need to do a DeepSeek on you.
Oh my gosh. No, because I found out that a lot of my friends, and not just one of them, multiple of my friends were using it for therapy. Like therapy purposes. Putting in their feelings.
Like like psychology therapy. Like I need to go to a therapist, and I'm going to use ChatGPT.
Yeah, because it's
Oh
way
my
cheaper.
gosh. Oh my gosh. So that, I mean, talk about putting in sensitive information. I mean, how can even AI help you if you're not giving sensitive information? And where is that information going? That is absolutely terrifying.
Right.
I just go, do people these days have no scruples? You don't put sensitive information like that. I mean, goodness gracious.
Like we used to
No.
be sat down in our
Yes.
classes and people would come in and talk all about internet safety and what to give, what not to give, that kind of thing. I don't think that kids have that anymore because the internet is so accessible.
It is.
And-
It's really difficult to restrict it for
Right.
children without just literally saying we're not having any technology in our home.
And it's so a part of everyday life that they don't even think about it. They're just like, yup, who cares who has my data? And a lot of people have the idea and mindset of China has everything anyway. Like, why does
so
it matter?
let's give them some more.
Yeah, but anyway, so DeepSeek is rivaling ChatGPT. A lot of people think it's going to be banned because it is already banned in certain states, I believe.
Yeah, you're banned.
I do know a lot of people have already started using it because people are curious about new technology. Anytime
Yeah.
something comes out, they're like, gotta jump on that train.
Oh, gosh,
And everybody needs to.
I'm so the opposite. I'm like, oh, hey, you go ahead and try it first. I'm not one for just jumping in and trying something if I think there's anything in the least bit suspicious with it.
Right. And unfortunately, I'm kind of in the mindset of Gen Z where everything is always technology and everybody has your information anyway. So I will sometimes get sucked into the newness of things and be like, I'm going to try that.
Ooh.
And then, like, what happens? Then I realize later, I'm like, that probably wasn't the smartest idea, but I did it.
Yeah, and I do get it. I mean, anytime we're using anything, we're getting on game apps or, any app we're using, we're signing agreements. Yes, I have read and agreed to the, okay, have you
Who
really
actually
read-
reads those?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you really read it? But you're agreeing to all kinds of things. So I get it, but I still just don't feel comfortable with things. I mean, when we went to get passes at Universal Studios, they ask for your fingerprint, and then that's how you
Enter the park.
Yeah, with a fingerprint. And I was just like, no. I'm sorry, can we do something else?
What?
But people don't realize that you can say no to a lot of that. So all they did was just put on my pass. They gave me a paper pass and said, that's fine, but when you come to the park, you just need to make sure that you have an ID with you. There's certain lines I don't feel comfortable crossing, like, scanning my eyes or scanning my fingerprint.
Oh my gosh, scanning the eyes is terrifying.
That's all terrifying to me. That's like at the airport. They want you to stand in front and you can say, no, thank you. I don't want to do that either. And there's actually ways to decline those things.
That's so crazy. See, I had no idea about that. And for me, I just walked over and Universal was like, okay, give me your finger. And I'm like, I didn't think twice about it because I'm like, yeah, this is our life. This is what we grew up with.
You didn't think twice about it because your generation has not learned critical thinking.
Maybe not.
No, but see, I think there's an agenda here again. We're sounding like, conspiracy theorists here, but because, there is the dumbing down and then just kind of like, okay, what do you tell me to do? I'll just do it. As opposed to thinking about, is this something that I should do or is there something I should kind of be aware of,
Yeah. No, I know that I used to get annoyed growing up, and I still do sometimes because I'll have people who are older than me be like, well, did you think about that? And I'm like, did you think about that? Oh, gosh. Wait
Actually,
a minute.
I didn't.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
And it's not because, and I know for a fact it's not because me and my peers are stupid. It's
No.
because we just
That's
don't
why
have
you've
that
been trained.
skill. It's a skill to critically think.
Yes.
It's a skill to do those things. And if you're not practicing that skill, you just simply don't have it or it's weak.
Yes, and I will add to that, not only have you not been taught the skill, but you've actually been trained otherwise.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of it too.
But yeah, so I think there are a lot of things that I've done that I probably will do that, it's going to be like all day.
For me, I'm pretty cautious about it, but that does not mean that every boomer is. But I think it's probably, 50-50 or maybe less into the AI.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I say that I'm suspicious about AI and everybody's like, what, Hannah? Like, stop being,
Stop being a boomer, Hannah.
Yeah. Stop hanging out with your boomer friends, Hannah. Gosh. No, but
goodness.
anyways, well, let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you think there's nothing to worry about, or
Or do you have regrets?
let us know in the comments. We'll see you next time on Generation
Generation Chat.
Bye.